said a sohbah today, no? When I was speaking to the women about this. Bismillah, understood. Our bodies is actually created for paradise. It's not created for this world. We are from this world. Our substance is from this world, the earth. But we have not been created for this earth. We have been created for paradise. Adam alayhi salam, Safiullah, he was the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made, and he molded with his own hands. Not physical hands, of course, divine hands. And we are his children. We take after his form. We take after his form, we take after his form, generation to generation, and we are in the Akhir of the Akhir Zaman. We are very, very far away from the original copy, from the original of the body. And that body too was not made here on earth. It was made in paradise. Correct? And it was meant for paradise. Which is why this body now, it has to go through so many changes, because this is, if you take an original and you make a photocopy, then you take the photocopy, you make another photocopy, you make another photocopy of that photocopy. If you continue that, it gets weaker and weaker. Correct? This is what our bodies are now. Weaker and weaker, but our origin is that one. Our origin is that body that is made for paradise. If we are not looking into our spirit now, if we are not dying before we die, if we are not cleaning ourselves now with our spirit, if we are not stepping on our ego, if we are not cleaning ourselves now, we are going to get clean, because our body now, it is a photocopy of a photocopy. But it has to come to the origin, because we are going back to paradise. But we cannot go back to paradise with this body. You understand? How are we going to get to the origin? This is what the prophets, they came to teach us. Live a clean life, obey your Lord. Then that time your body will be clean when you are in this world. That time when you get buried, it will be forbidden for the earth to touch you, because you're already clean. That time, that body is ready for paradise. If it's not, first cleaning process is going to happen in the grave. You're going to get clean. The worms and everything is going to clean you. After that, new body is going to be given to you in the judgment day. Same thing is going to happen. Your body will be transformed. If it's not enough, you're going to go to the hellfire. May Allah protect us from that. We cannot even think about that. The heat of the hellfire is something which is real, that not too many imams, especially in this country, speak about it anymore. They say don't scare them. If you scare them, they're not going to come to the masjid, they're not going to fill up the boxes. One drop of fire from hell is put into the ocean of Rahmat 70 times. Dipped into that ocean 70 times to cool it down. One drop. And from that cooled substance of the fire is put into this world. The highest flame, the highest heat temperature is just 70 times of a drop of the fire coming from hell. Yeah, when man doesn't think, then he loses control. When man thinks, then that time he doesn't need books to teach him anything. Whatever is in front of him, he's going to think. He sees fire, he's not just going to get lost imagining things in the fire or saying nice campfire. He's going to say, Allah, Allah, how this fire is burning the wood. Is this fire going to burn my body? How is this going to hurt me? How my Lord is, how I'm allowing myself to do that. Then everything starts working. You start thinking. So the fire now is going to clean. And before you enter into the paradise, you have to go through the river of Kawthar. And that time, your body is going to be transformed into a heavenly body. A heavenly body. Only with that heavenly body, you can enter into a paradise. Without that heavenly body, you cannot enter into paradise. For example, this body, you cannot even put this body into the water after a certain depth. The pressure from the water is going to just crush you, correct? You cannot even take, and this is still the world, this is still dunya. You cannot even put this body higher up to a certain temperature in the skies. The atmosphere is just going to crush you too. After a certain, they're saying, people don't believe all those movies. They say they jump out from the plane and da 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 da. You jump out from the plane when the plane is flying at that altitude. If you don't freeze to death first, your throat is just going to be crushed because of the pressure. Okay? And this is still the dunya. Now imagine where we have to travel, this body, where it has to travel. So if you're not getting it ready for that, if you don't take that one step, that Allah is saying, if you take one step to me, I'm going to take 10 steps towards you. If you don't take that one step, then that time we have to walk very, very, very long, very far, to be able to end up in the home that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created for us. He has not created us for the hell. He has created us for the paradise. But paradise, Jannat and Jahannam, it is empty. We bring our own fire to Jahannam. Jannah is empty. We make the palaces in Jannat. We just finished the zikr. The angels, they came. They covered us. Rahmat descended. With every zikr that we are making, the angels are taking that nur and they're putting it, and they're making, setting aside, cleaning up our paradise with a zikr, with the good intentions, good actions that we're making. They're building palaces and everything that is necessary for us to build a home there. So think, what are we sending to the grave now, today? This is important for us. Man doesn't think he can know everything, but because he doesn't think, his knowledge is going to bring him to Jahannam. We must think, inshallah rahman. May Allah make us to think. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.